Good evening. So I just looked at my levels then when it was dropping, so it's a bit different from what I'm usually doing. I'll actually take an ear off so I can actually hear how loud I am talking. Again, it's been warm today. I thought, you know what, I could play like another like retro game. I was fancying it kind of, but I thought, you know, it's too hot to be stressing and shooting and punching and getting my ass whooped. So I thought, you know what, I'll just chill here. I go onto Minecraft and work on a project I've been doing for like a little while now. So if I flip it to this one, all right, let me actually get it on my screen. That'd be good, wouldn't it? This is what I've been working on for a very long while. I can't remember when I even started this. I have got okay, there's a PowerPoint where I got screenshots and there's dates on the screenshots. Actually, I could try and find that. If I go, you can still see the map, can't you? Yeah, cool. I need to remember how those buttons work as well. I've not done this in so long, but I thought, you know what? To save me stressing. All right, what was it? What was it? That was it. The map progress. You probably won't be able to see it, which is good. So I do a full sort of PowerPoint. Make sure there's no naughty pictures of me in here, because I tend to do that with my PowerPoint presentations, put lots of my nudes in it. I don't know if anyone else does that. Probably just me, right? But let me try and find. That's all sort of good, isn't it? God, there's like so many images. Alright, and then I've got like topographical pictures of the world, just so I can have a comparison. I think... yeah, that's alright then. Okay. Right. Let's do full PowerPoint. Oh my god, it's gone that screen. I don't need two screens for this. How do I turn that rubbish off? End slideshow. You know what? I won't do that. I'll just gaming app, so you can see that. You can see all this. Lovely picture of myself at the top there. So, oh my god, I got the date covered. CBA moving and all that stuff. So it says 10/32, 12th of the 7th, 2024. That's when I started this. This is like the first screenshot of the progress I've made. Obviously, I started before then, probably like a month or two, I reckon. This is 12th of the 7th, 2024. It's like an hour later. I don't know why I had both sort of pictures. Not very useful. Again, 12th of the 7th made more progress. You see how it's gone from there to that little ridge line. So that's what we did there. Went from up here to filling it down here. Again, same day. It was a day off, it must have been, and I had nothing to do. And then we filled a bit more there on the 12th of the 7th. Go down slightly further. That's been filled in. Mega progress, if you ask me. Oh, that's the 13th. At 9:16. Is that... that's not in the morning, is it? It might be in the morning. I don't know. It's almost like... oh my god, that's like 2 years ago now, actually. I didn't realize actual time synchronization there. If I go to this one, so what progress have we made? Oh, okay, big progress. Fill in this huge gap here, like a ravine I was doing. Fill that in. Bear in mind, like, that's a single block. Those little nubbins you see, those are single blocks there. So that's like the sandy bit. What do we do now? Alright, fill more sand in. Notice how I've got like the topography as well. So blue, obviously water. Light green is the kind of just close to sea level, if not beach sort of level. Then dark green higher, yellow higher, orange higher, red the highest. Would say that these aren't actually exactly measurements. There's more to do so with the comparison to the other stuff there. Now, this is me trying to start out and realize it's actually quite difficult to build on top of it. So what I have to do is make this grid overlay on top and then copy the outprint to it so it casts a shadow below. So we did that. So that was Ectodec. This is... god, it's been a while since I've done this. That is Kazaren. Alright, going back down here, a bit of a close-up on this. Yeah, this is the 15th, all on the 15th, these two. This is on the 15th, we filled more of that in. 18th of the 7th, 2024, we filled in Arisi. And go down here, I do a little zoom in. This is where I first got the mods in there, because before I was just using these like little blue bricks. And it's not actually that cool. So I got the mods in. These red stone lines were meant to be roads. Suffice it to say, I did get rid of those eventually. Again, 19th of the 7th, 2024 there. We kept those, replacing more and more. Keeps on going for more replacements there. This... Yes, I replaced the redstone. Like I was saying, these are just like placeholders, I think. But I don't know why I replaced them. I think that's sandstone, but really like small blocks of sandstone. Yeah, we're doing more. We added more stuff to it. There's a... to do with the story I was writing there. So that's like the big bad evil place there. This is the 19th of the 7th. It's not the big bad evil place. I'll go into that. No one cares actually, but you know what. 19th of the 7th at 11:36, so very late. I should have gone to bed at this point, but 19th of the 7th, got a close-up of me actually building up some of these places and making more detail for the actual story itself. We build more here. You see that we've moved over across here. I was trying to build like an oasis sort of thing here, but it's not. I don't think it really worked out, so I had to change that in the end. We're trying to fill in this huge sort of like I guess a peninsula would be the word, and this isthmus, where that's called, across here to another sort of. I guess that's another peninsula, is it? Or is it just like I don't know what the word would be for that sort of line there. But again, we're filling in more stuff, filling in more. It's the 25th of the 7th now, so there's a 4-day jump. Not saying that I was working on it for all those days. It's more so that my day off I would do it and then take a picture of it and then date it. So again, lots of progress in all fairness. I guess it's just kind of review at the moment. I will get into actually building it, but I thought, you know what, for the start of this, I'll show the progress just for the VOD. I don't think anyone's in here yet, but again, if you join in and you're just watching, thanks for being there. But you see how I've now crossed the isthmus and then filled this part in as well. And it's actually different colored blocks depending on... So this is like a deserty sort of thing. Obviously, this is meant to be a mesa. Huge mesa type of desert. And then this is just normal sand. And then there we go. All pretty much filled in now. You just need that little top bit. That's the 27th of the 7th, 2024. 28th of the 7th, that is filled in. Now we just make more grids. So that's on the 1st of August, 2024. More grids. Filling in the country called Voba. That has actually got one of the longest coastlines of the actual all the countries I did. That was actually a hell of a project. I'm proud of myself for doing this, and all off camera as well. So why would I even do such a thing? So I did the islands that Voba own. I need to remind myself of the names. I had names for pretty much all the islands there, but again, I've not worked on this for a long while. So that is Voba. That is Solstice. Go down here. Kazaren, we're filling the Verdag, their coastline, and accompanying it. Once you build one, it's quite easy to then just do another one. Well, I say it's easy. You got half the border there sorted. But again, I might even do a video on how you do this sort of thing if anyone's actually interested. But for now, I'm just going to keep going. So the 11th of August, I think I am doing... Is that Maidica? Yeah, that's Maidica there. The borderlines for that. Do Maidica. Then we're doing in... That is Solder. Or Olastirid. I think that's Solder, actually. That's Olastirid. That's Ivanahearn. Risha, Geisha, or Geisha, Risha. I can't remember which way around I got them. So probably make something so similar name. That's the 16th of August. This is now filling in Moravini. Moravini's coastline. Meets us Verdag there. And it's so squiggly. Because I really just hate myself, apparently. That was a whole long process there. Worked all day on it. So that started at, what time was that? 10:28 at 16:08, and then 23rd, so 11 o'clock on the 17th, did more of it. And I got rid of some of the grid so you can actually see it, and then using the shadow cast by it, I put in the borderlines beneath it. Like, look at that's 11 days difference again. I'm not saying I worked all those 11 days, but there's probably a few days I did just pop on for half an hour or something to do so. Then I added in the topography. Made higher, lower here and there. It's just squiggly. I forgot how doodly it is down that way. I say I've not been working on that part of it forever, and I've not been on here forever, so it's kind of like retracing my steps here. Next one, this is Risho Geisha and doing the topography there, and I actually added in the rivers now. So using blue wall blocks to fill those in. And what's also cool about doing topography is, I say cool, that is a, don't know if that's the right word, but obviously rivers can't go uphill. Last time I checked. I don't think they can, and anyone who mentions Archimedes, no, don't. So it's nice to see them actually carve their way through the thing whilst you go like this. Obviously, when you're on a fantasy map, you can't, like, when you're looking down on a drawing, you can't exactly see that. So this is my big nerdy sort of thing I'm doing now. Yeah, we finished that in September, sorry, 29th of September. This is the 1st of the 10th. All 1st of the 10th now, and it's actually filling in the glass above it. I think the glass does help in the fact that I can see where I am. Like, literally, all I have to do when I'm building, look up and see what country I'm in. There's also see-through, so it adds just nice colour to it. Again, I filled all that in, zoomed all the way up so you can't see the bottom of it, just to take a picture of that, to see the progress. Obviously, little bits here and there need filling in. That was on the 5th of October 2024. This is on the 7th of October. This is now Drakahern, or, well, I'll just say Drakahern for now. 7th of the 10th, 2024. 10:15, God, I was working late on these. Yeah, so just filling that in. Again, you got the topography underneath. It says once you got the process down, it's a bit quicker. It was whole trial and error trying to figure out the best way to do this, because there's not really like guides to do this. So I thought I'd just, you know, go for it. You see now that we're back up to, oh, this is Carlton, by the way. This where it's got the isthmus. This part I've replaced all the green carpet and puddles with actual rivers. I need to actually name those rivers. I forgot to do that. And then we're adding more of ectodecking. It's the red country just above this. You see now we've got all this topography. If I go further down, and you'll probably see the stark difference between when I start using the new process and the old process, because it's all on the same map. If I go here, filling in more rivers, that's 5 rivers that flow into one. That's a great idea, me. That was not a pain to do. That basically divides a border as well. So you probably can't see on this sort of photo, but there's going to be border lines from where the wool colour of the countries above hit. And it's actually quite a good demarcation. So using that, you can make the natural boundaries you'll find like in the real world on this. Sometimes obviously borders in the real world don't always fall on fault lines or rivers or hills or mountains, but most likely they do. The majority of the time. So it's good to just have that sort of shadow casted so you can kind of run with it. Imagine like Cody Maverick and Big Z carving the surfboard. This is the wood and you're just carving the surfboard out of it. 22nd of the 10th, 2024 we're on now. 1 o'clock I start adding more hills, expanding further this way from this main point up here, which are the story of my first book's around here. That's where it takes place. For some reason I thought, you know what, let me do anything but write. I finished that first book, it's just trying to do the sequels is the hard part. I finished that and then I do the typical writer thing of not trying to actually finish it and do some other shit. This is what I'm doing today. It's cussing myself out, obviously. So you can see I'm just building the blue wall in and then replacing it with the blocks here, which soon I'm pretty sure I change. Yes, okay. So, you're right, mate. How you been, Black? I'm not seeing you in a while. Sorry, I'm just doing a bit of a chill thing here. So I replace all those birch things here with different sort of bricks just to show the layering to it. Move over to this, just to chill there. Yeah, this is back in November. 3rd of November this is. It's been a while since I actually even looked at this, but I made some good progress. Nerding out on Minecraft. It's a great thing to do. But yeah, just see how I keep replacing stuff slowly. All good, mate. Glad to hear, lad. I've got some music in the background, and I always put this channel on and realise when this song comes on how much I hate the blooming music. I don't understand what's with the puppy noises. I need to get like a different radio on. I thought I'd just go on this because there's no licensing. So if I put the VOD up, I won't get like smacked down. You know what, I might just turn it down all the way to 0. Give me 2 seconds while I'll do that. Why do they have to dog into it? I can slightly hear it, but again, I can't hear the dog now, which is good. Alright, we're back on this screen. Did that screen come up when I clicked on it? Yeah, it did. Oops. Yeah, so that's just like I was going to like a free sort of radio for that, but exposing myself there. But yeah, this is going through here. Just trying to make sure I am still on the right screen there. Yeah, so I'm replacing all the blue wool with those actually smaller. I don't know what the block is actually. I think it's like blue clay or something clay, and you just see how much I'm filling in there. This is on November now. November, 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 November. Making hella progress if you ask me. But then I've got all the lines here just to show the heights of different blocks here and there. I need to remember that for when I start continuing on with this. November, 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 and then I didn't date these like a fool. I think I was trying to take pictures for something there. But now that I've all showed that, I can go back to the actual thing. Oh, that's me and my missus. Don't see it. Don't look, please. I need to switch to gaming game. Aha. There we go. And just, oh my god, I clicked the wrong thing so many times. Alright, we're back to it. Even though I say this is a chill stream, I'm still sweating because it's hot as you know what. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to start. So we made bare progress. I don't know if I've taken any photos of this sort of progress. But this is huge, this sort of thing I'm trying to do. So I'm going to replace... Let me do this. Let me do this little bit here. That's what I want to do today. Just chilling. Just chill and do this. Alright. What block? Birch. Is that the right one? Yes. Fill in the coastline. Obviously, I do have like some mods on this, so it's not as painful. But when you're doing the coastline, you have to do it like this because obviously I've put the boundaries in. Let me go through and do that. Oh, hole. I'll do a bit of an indent here for the beach. Huge beach. Huge coastline. Alright, hold on. How do I do time set day? Ah, sugar. Time set DAY. There we go. Got my cheats on because it's creative mode. Not going for any thingies with this. I'm just trying to chill. Let's see if I can get this huge project done. I doubt I will ever get it done because it's an absolute Goliath of a thing. But it, you know what? Might as well do it. I wanted to play like, options today was basically trying to do a first-person shooter. Again, I had a bit of a toss-up on what I could do there. So it was going to be either Robocop, Rogue City, Neon White, which seems like it's so skill-based that I'm pretty shite at it. And then even another one that's skill-based is Ghost Runner. I own both of them, obviously all three. And I'm like, I'm probably not the right demographic to play it, as I do not have the ultimate gaming skill. I'll do as well. Make that there. Make this like a little hill bit there. Go back over here. Keep seeing that thing drop again. It keeps bothering me. Keep going over here. Fill this in. There's a bit of an incline, very quick incline that I need to try and gently mold into it. Oh, I'm gonna double click, boom. You know what I might do? I might turn that music back up just for some background stuff, but it was so... Please don't play that dog music again, please. I hopefully request that never gets put back on. Just put it in their chat. It's gonna stuck in my head now as well. A bit of a curve to it. A bit of softness. Round it out. A bit around to here. Oh. Slowly but surely, we go deep into it. But yeah, I can't believe how long it's been since I've actually started this whole project. And still have not finished it because it's so huge. Right here, cut that off and then make that all beach. Actually, I might not even make it all beach. I might actually have to. I'll have some stuff to do afterwards. I'll see how I feel. See how I feel. I can always build on top of stuff. Not set in stone. It's wood. In wooden planks, lad. Yeah, I forget how long this sort of process takes. Done all the fun part of filling up. I say that's fun. It was kind of interesting to try and get it all to work. Bear in mind, I still got another. I've got 2 archipelagos, which are huge as well. That's going to take a year. You see, they've still got the scaffolding above. But the trick is, hopefully, just to get your head down and just do it. You just stop trying to just look at your progress and just forget about it. Forget about it, lad. If you keep checking, you're just going to be too slow. As they say, mate. You don't be too slow in these days. Coming on. 6. This way. Slowly marching. Slowly moving forward. How loud is that coming through for you guys? I don't know how loud it is for you. I think I've got it slightly louder for me, but hopefully it's a bit more subtle for you guys. Just something to listen to while I'll do this, otherwise I'll go insane just looking at these blocks clicking. I wonder if it's entertaining at all for anyone else. He says as he's trying to stream it for people to watch. Classic. But I'm really wondering what I could replace the blue wool with. This forward over to here. Ooh. Make this little bay filled in. Make this a bit sandy. Again, I don't know if you can hear my computer trying to take off. Because I've got all those little mini blocks on there, and I'm obviously filling in some rivers and stuff like that. It does struggle. Which is mad. It is a very good computer I've got. But this sort of thing is quite demanding, I reckon. I've got all those little mini blocks, so I don't know how they actually work, those mods. Oh yeah, hold on. Just to give you like an overview. So we've got all this sort of cast. Obviously ignore that because I couldn't do it. But the plan was to build more up here. And then build, there's another archipelago that's down here, that's Durnai and Kalalus up this way. Huge, huge things. So Colden, Ectodec, Arisi, Falstus. I wish I built it. Can I flip it? No. I wish I was away. So yeah, I forgot where it is. Risha and Gisha are kind of the same. I can't remember which way round is, which was north, which was south. Salda, Verdag, Oristirid, Avanahern, Drakahern, and then Moravini. I don't know why I put like an accent on, but it's much more fun to say it with the accent, I promise you. Let me have a drink as well. I got my brew whilst I'm thinking. So we're all the way up here. And what's also annoying, right, that this map mod doesn't work with some of the blocks I've used to build with. So that's why you see some patchy stuff. Like here is a bit patchy because the block that's on top of it, it doesn't recognize, so therefore doesn't display. If I was going to do this again, that's like a single block there. So it's pretty huge. You're like, you know what, well done me. This is a big project. I promise I'll stop glazing the actual project itself. It's not even finished yet, so. But I've got Gargantuan on the map. My throat was getting really dry when I was talking. I don't know why. Like I'm saying more than I usually do. I don't need to focus on this, do I? Just keep ploughing forward. But today I got an other piercing. I've got a nose one now, I've got an earlobe one. I will be fully metal by the end of the year. JK. I think that might be the last one. If I was going to get another one, I want an eyebrow one. My body is a temple, so I'm going to pierce it with metal. Because that's metal. Oh, let's make a little pinch here. Nice. Making a pinch. Feel the crunch. Alright. I'm making. Look, I've come quite a way. Pardon me. I can't remember the exact measurements of the blocks, but I think each length of one single Minecraft block is around 14.9. So the diagonal is around like 21. But the diameter of it is around like 222 by, well, 14 by 9 squared is what, 222 I think. From what I had a quick glaze at, a quick gaze. Need something glaze. There's some weird connotations. Oh. What is this a remix of? I need a better radio to put on. This is pretty sure royalty free, so I'll keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down again. It's just bothering me. I'm so fussy. I mean, if it's too quiet. I wanted to play the music from the game, but I don't know why the game's not playing it. Game, why aren't you playing music, boy? Massive volumes up. Music all the way up. Players off. Weather off. Blocks. I think blocks are way too loud before. 100. Why is it not? Okay. Still not changed a goddamn thing. Again, we're just chilling. Oh. That happens way too often. I don't know why I act so surprised. We'll keep moving forward. Why did I make it so wiggly? Probably one thing you'll regret is making wiggly borders, wiggly coastlines. Like, goddamn, just have a nice little straight coastline, please. It is a bit deeper. Deeper. Alright, that's looking good. Watch the sun set into the sea, how beautiful. So romantic. Move across to here. It's like counting sheep, really. I like to think this is the most relaxing stream on Twitch right now. I'm gonna say it probably is. Apart from like ASMR stuff. But then some people might not find that relaxing and more so arousing sometimes. Don't know if there's like a sexual thing for it though. Sometimes it's just like you get it when you're... So just certain noises do that, don't they? It's like, ooh, tingly. Alright. Wait, hold on. Yes, I know the tricks. I know the dark texts. Time set day and go back up just to do it once and you're fine. Oh, come on. Keep going. Do all the fingers. I think I got a word for this segment, but I can't remember what it's called. I haven't, obviously because I've not filled it in, I've not taken a picture and named it. It's something I do. Oh, so it's a screenshot and then put it into a file and then have a name for it. And the translation of that name in the in-world sense. See, I like this stuff. Why can't this music be on more? So we get that fucking dog barking. See, this is beautiful. It's ethereal. Can't wait till it starts playing fucking fart noises. Pardon my French. Can I say that? I just did. We're just being very, very chill right now. I might move the mic closer because I'm not going to need to shout that much. But if I am loud, let me know. Why did I do that? Why am I doing this sort of thing? We're just moving. Making waves. Making shoreline. Carrying on. There's also like a layer beneath. I don't know. I forgot how high I put this actual intro thing up. Let's have a look. Oh, alright. What's that? 2 blocks. 1 block. There's one bit that's slightly deeper. I don't know how it worked out like that, but it does. Obviously, I know people have made fantasy worlds in Minecraft before. Like, there's a huge Lord of the Rings map. Which, you know what, fair play to them. So I drank tea and it's done the opposite effect. I think it's made me sleepy. The tea's trying to sabotage my entertainment value. We'll go here. I'll say I'm finished with the shoreline when I come to that river there. And then I'll fill in all the land part from around it. Come on, almost there. There we go. There we go. So. Excuse me. Again, I find this stuff quite relaxing, so it does make me quite sleepy. So, we've got from here to up there to fill like this sort of way across this sort of line here. Because when the source of the river is at this point, that's actually quite useful for us. I need to remember it's X, isn't it? X6? Yes. So the peaks of these mountains are represented with, what is that? Diorite bricks. I'm seeing it more for myself than anyone else. So this is the tippy top of the world. Yeah, I've not made anything taller, have I? No. Or tippy top of this continent at least. There might be taller ones, I don't know. What I might do, just step away from that just for a second. And then back into it. I don't want it to have a too steep of a change there. Just have it slalom a bit more, because mountains, I don't know. I don't know a mountain personally, but I think they do slalom. They like dancing. They dance. They get taller, they get bigger. Huge things. Don't know why I'm saying that, like everyone knows that mountain is huge. Like, why am I saying it? That's what Mouse doing. Mouse's go? Yeah, cool. It's on a paddy. Get rid of a little gap there, a little bowl. across, move that across, move that across. Do. That's too close to that. Actually, no, we keep it. There's no errors in art. You just gotta keep flowing with it. I reckon Bob Ross probably said that at some point. I'll happily quote him. We just keep placing these, keep building the peaks until we reach that line where that river starts, and then we are falling it down a cotton level. We're doing peaceful. We're going peaceful this time. Let's actually put a random block there. Give Voba that segment of the border. Oh, we're going to steal one back. There we go. I'll hug the corner. There we go. So again, I need to probably change a few bits here and there. But this should be... Keep it like that. There we go. So we now got the peaks. We got the lowest, and then we just got fill in the middle. Call it the Malcolm. The Malcolm line. So, I think it's X3, X2. There we go, X2. Now let me remind myself of what blocks I need. I say it's X2 and then I don't have actually the right blocks. X3, 4, 5? Yes, 5. So what is that? That's orange terracotta brick slab. And then it goes back to spruce. Hold on. Why have I organised it like that? Terracotta. And it goes to birch again. Then mud slabs. That's mud, isn't it? Yes. And then... What is that one? Cracked. Cracked. And then it goes up again, but I don't think I've got those. Have I got the right... Oh, okay, that's probably the better one for me. I think there was another, what's it called? Another biome layout. So I've got dirt to, obviously dirt, then to dirt. No, I don't. This, then this, then this, then this, then this, and then I think it's got more details over here. Yes. Okay, I know it now. We know it. I'm caught up. Let's start at the bottom. You know what? Good foundation. Also, I need to remember how to use this. So floor, filling, cool. Alright. This makes it a lot quicker. I promise you that. Oh, I guess I could go all the way back. Yes, as long as I don't get rid of the river. Go fill that in, and the good thing you got like limitless range. Okay, and I'll do this, and then I can fill it in with the slabs afterwards if I want to, which I probably will do because it's going a bit of a sheer incline there. I need to remember how I was doing this. What was the setup I was doing? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna go on as we mean to. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Get rid of these, put that in, get rid of those two. Quickest way to do it. Let's not do that, it's going to confuse me. Doop, and then doop. Back to there, dooped. Doopty doop, poopity poop, scoopty scoop. Whoopity whoop, scoopty poopty poop. Yeah, it's all one line, isn't it? There we go. Perfect. Did not fill anything out there, did I? No. Fill this in. It's blue, put birch on it. So I don't know if I was doing this before. What was I doing before? And if this was the method I used, I'll keep doing it, I guess, but it's blue. It works better with inland stuff, but on this coastline it's a bit different. I'll also have to point out I have measured these as well. I've counted every block I've placed for the glass above. Therefore I know like the square footage of each of these countries by block. Just to flex on you that I'm a virgin. If I can click on there, throw it in there. Throw that in. Perfect. Across to here, across to there. I don't know why I'm like resistant or hesitant to just take them all off. There was another way I did this. I promise you that when it comes back to me, I will scream. Is there a reason why I just didn't do like how it normally is? Maybe. Maybe. I can tell you though. Like I said, I've said that 50 times. I just could not tell you. At some point, I need to. I was like a mob up there. I was like, I've got no mobs on. I'm on peaceful. Please, Mr. Creepers, don't spawn in. That actually ruined my day. Makes me think, do miniature TNT blocks blow up the same? Or they just blow up a miniature version? Let's get them filled in. Bit of a dizzying sort of prospect. Move this way. Get rid of you. One by one by one. Some dumb broco. Let's come out of nowhere actually as well. Why am I just doing that? Am I stupid? Fill these blocks in and then we add transitional ones from the highs to the lows. What if I didn't do it like that before? I do it with the island, I'm pretty sure. There's no point faffing with half blocks and semi blocks there, is there? Yes, perfect. It's worked out there. Was it? Was it? Yeah, perfect. Move across to this. Put you in there. Fill that through there. Onto there. This is just one sort of segment I want to do for today. Don't know how long it's actually going to take me. It's curious how these like the aspects of it. I did record more like segments of me doing this sort of stuff before, because I've got loads of Mortal Kombat shorts that's clogged up. I release them once a day and I've gone all the way to like halfway through August, so I can have now got myself some time to work on these sort of smaller, less what would you call them, clippable VODs where I can just chill. Again, considering I did all I did off camera, I'm surprised that I've only got that there's only this much. There's still lots to do, don't get me wrong. But I thought there'd be way more. So I do have huge archipelagos to fill in there, so that's going to be a bit lake. Move this across, go to there, into there, through there. There we go. This makes it so much easier. Literally, I was doing this without mods before. Imagine, right? Trying to do this block by block. It's maddening. Oh, I see my cat wandering. What the heck is horrible stuff is he going to do? A little tiger cub. Across to there. Put that in. Not too bad actually when you find the rhythm. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. We're almost to that river. The range on those sort of things is so cool. Here's me worried I'll use the wrong block or something now. Have I? Got me second guessing myself. Alright, fill this part in, and that should be this sort of base level done. Alright, so that's filled in on that level. Now, the second level is also birch, isn't it? Yes. So I will need to do this green level, and then I can work on the actual merging and folding of the lines. Yeah, and the river's there. No river here though. Should I do a river to there? A little bit more detail because it seems very bare. Because this is meant to be all lush jungle, so I did some sort of geography research for this about obviously wind sides and rain shadows, and that's all I can remember actually at the moment. So if one side of a mountain range has water going down it, it would cast a shadow on the other side because the clouds can't get over it, so it's a bit drier on that side. That's why you got a bit of a dry bit on this section. Obviously you still get a river every now and then, obviously. But most of the time it will go through the same sort of basin. So you see there's lots of rivers here. Barely any rivers here. Because again, those should be going through this way. The wind's coming from this direction and this direction. I think this has also got the same thing. So the wind comes down this way. There's a shadow that casts on this side. So that's why you got this big rain shadow here. In particular. Same with this. Wind. I know it kind of contradicts that wind comes this way and goes this way. But you know what? Bend it like Beckham. And then wind also comes from this direction. So this part is all rain shadowed. That is my theory. That is what I'm going for. Let me finish off the tea and then try for it. What's also annoying, right? I think, right, I have some teeth issues. Well, one tooth is a bit of a pain. So, like, what happened is that my wisdom tooth was coming through. It came through, but very slowly. So my gums didn't come off it very quick. So they made like a hood for the tooth. Obviously, what happened is that when you have a hood like that, food has a chance to get stuck in it. So no matter how well you brush, you can't. Oh, I shouldn't have done that actually. That's a rough guess there. So, as I was saying, no matter how well you brush, how like thorough you are, if you don't have the right tools and don't realize what's happening, you cannot clean the hood basically with a toothbrush. So, it's kind of something that kind of creeps up on you. So I got an infection from that on both sides because the wisdom tooth did the same thing twice. screw me, I guess. But it did that. And when it did that, obviously I went to the hospital, got an emergency appointment with a dentist. Now I signed up to a dentist, thank goodness. Then I had the tooth extraction, because the one tooth before my wisdom tooth on this side was basically deeply messed up. So I have to get rid of that one, and I got rid of the wisdom tooth on this side. That was the process itself wasn't painful. The after part was. Always worried there's going to be a dry socket, which is also worse pain, but I don't think I had a dry socket, so it was just general sort of pain from the process. So that's happened. That was a few months ago I sorted that. But now I think the wisdom tooth that is now... They got rid of the tooth in front of this wisdom tooth, so it's moving forward gently. They didn't remove it because there was, in theory, no need to do so. So now that's been removed, it's moved forward, and I think it's quite sharp on the backside. So now it's... I feel like it's stabbing the inside of my cheek, and it kind of kills for the past couple of days. Not all the time, but only when I'm like eating something crunchy. So I'm trying to put myself on soft foods. Not going too well with that, if I'm honest, because I'm like, soft foods would be like soup, and it's like soup is not nice in summer. I feel like it's not the right type of food. Maybe I'm wrong. If you enjoy soup in summer, fair play to you. But for me personally, I can't. I like chicken soup. Chicken soup's sick, but that's good in winter and when you're ill. I'm not quite ill. I'm just in pain when it comes to this thing, this stuff. I'm not ill, I'm in pain. I guess that will be my catchphrase on my tombstone. Didn't eat soup and gets himself, stabs himself in the mouth repeatedly with his own tooth. Sometimes the actual green is actually useful to keep, so it might not erase too much further before that. So now we've got the second layer. What is that third layer? That is the... Yes, that. So now we will put that there. Bear in mind, obviously, when I do these layers, this is a part of that. So whatever these main layers are, there's a half block in between that's part of the layer above, if you understand what I mean. So it goes 0.5 and 1, not 1 and 1.5. If that makes sense. So I'm going to use these just as a... Maybe... It's coming back to me. I think if I just put it to where it's single, I will then need to put... aha, that's what I do. I remember, kind of. Ah, it's come back now. Again, it's not meant to be this sort of blocky. I will shave it. There's usually a bit different. Again, these are not set in stone, like I was saying. I can mess around with the topography how I feel like it. Because at the end of the day, I'm the merge of this world. My little escapism. My will goes. Kind of. The game lets me. And keep climbing over this way. Oh yeah, that's also the problem with slab. Sometimes it does that. And I am an idiot. That's the problem with being an idiot sometimes. You do that. I don't want to go too deep because bear in mind I will be... Yes, I now know that I've kind of not done the right thing. It's fine. We move. I gotta layer. I gotta like do the rims of the layer first. Fill those, and then do the rim of the layer next to it, and then fill those in between. That's coming back to me now. It's all coming back. We'll keep that quite low out there. Keep it low. Keep it low. Keep it low. Keep it low. Low rider. Alright. I was very ooh and ahhing about what to do today. I'm glad I'm picking this just to whittle away at it. Because I felt like if I played another game or like something else, I wasn't going to quite not enjoy it would not be the word, but it's more so like I don't know really what to play next. And when I'm in that mood, it's probably best not to play a big game, if you know what I mean. This is going to be a bit steep. Let me get rid of those. Back them up a bit. Back it up. Okay, that's cool. Alright, get rid of you. Fill those in. Fill those in. Add a bit of drama to it. Go up there. There we go. That's the outer rim into the inner rim of it, which probably won't be much deeper because how quickly it elevates itself to those peaks. I want to make sure there's a smooth transfer of power. Of height, sorry, not power. I guess height is power. Depending how you feel. There we go. Fill the inner segment in. I'll keep it like that. Keep them quite steep here and there. Ah, this is working so much better for me. Got back my rhythm. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Oh, that's fine. Cover up. Under the rug. Under the orange terracotta brick slab rug. Get out of here. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of breath. Hold your breath. Count to 10. Switch all the way here. I might make this quite like a, just one length of it to make it quite sheer. And sheerer. Move it on. Build. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's come back to me. I got to fill these in with the things I did before. Silly me for not doing the thing like I was before. I can use the alt for that, but let me do that afterwards. I can't believe I forgot to do it the normal way. What am I, a fool? Yes. Alright, get to the river. Get to that river. Have I named that river yet? No. Don't think so. I do have a naming convention. I stick to. Perfect. Alright. So if that's that. Let's fill that in. There we go. What do I do? Shh, okay, cool. I thought I did the wrong thing then. Get rid of these, share them off. Get rid of them and then we can do the fill. Fill these into there. Get rid of you, get rid of you. That we keep that because that's on the outside of the things I've done, and that should be pretty cool for that. So, Phil. Thanks, Phil. What'd you call me? Have a good in-betweeners reference. Move along to here. Move down there. Move down there. Move there. All the way up here. Oh, not you. All the way up there. All the way to there. Hold that in there. And then go down to Spruce. Oyakasha. And that over there. I'm coming. Oh, missed it, missed it, missed it. Go back. Don't know why I'm having a... Don't know what that was. Alright, so that's a bit better. That's looking a lot smoother, so I need to actually... I'm annoyed that I've not got that on this same hotbar. Like, why have I got that open spot there? So X... Oh my god, I keep forgetting what button it is. That's not the button either. So to save a hotbar is C. This is C6, so I need to put a spruce slab here and put... I just looked at it. Why is my memory like this? So save hotbar with C plus that. So if I go C6. Ha. So now this should be me kind of done. Am I still got the build mode on? I do. Go back to single on that. Then I need to just protect this. Keep it low. Keep it low, like I was saying before. No, she's saying that. Attack it, go high. Go high on it, lad. This sort of subtle difference actually adds to it a lot. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. Of me just chatting bare nonsense for the past hour and 2 minutes. I'll just say hour because I didn't start straight away. But it's quite nice to do this with actually speaking. Zoning out to this can... Sometimes I've got music in the background and that music is a lot more entertainment than what we're hearing now, but I put the VODs up. I put the VODs up. The VODs want to go up. Everyone, the 2 people who might watch them are begging for them, and those 2 people are my 2 old accounts. You think I'm joking? We'll go around to here. It's actually, so this is... I made it quite flat there, haven't I? Need to go a bit deeper. Means get rid of more blocks, but it makes it feel more natural. This is the innermost limit of these ones. I don't know, it sounds like Santa's going to beat the shit out of someone with this music. What's going on? Bam. Who killed Rudolph? Santa wants vengeance. You belong to here. Innermost limit, remember. Maybe it was a bit too dear with that, but who cares? Who cares? Go crazy. Go loco. I think this is where I struggle here and there. Especially on these little peninsulas. Right. So if I alt it to the floor just so I can see. Also slash up. Alright. Don't know if this is license free. So I might just have to... Hold on, guys. I thought it was meant to be license free stuff. What's going on here? This time I might just play my own music and get barred anyway. Up to here, back to there. I'm back on it? Yeah, cool. It's fine, you can just listen to my dulcet tones. Doing the same thing over and over again, but that was my fault for not remembering. I don't think I had an actual limit with that. That's like an internal limit, isn't it? That's fair enough, I'll take that. But this is not part of that. Oop. Oop. God, silly me, why did I do this to myself? undid my hard work. I was like, this didn't feel right when I was doing it. Why? Now I know. But bios is always retrospect. It's always in hindsight. It's fine. Because everything I'll be filling in from the coastline will be semis. Who's got a semi right now? This guy I'm holding in my hand is the block. Obviously my hand's like game hand, not real hand. Gay hand. Fill that out. Fill this out. Is that right? Yeah, so that I put it quite hugging there. That's alright though. Like an artist. This is just like a picture of my thoughts. It captures my mental state when I do it. It's like those pictures you see of like artists first month of having dementia. And then 8th month, etc. And how just cooked the paintings get. But how actually deep and sorrowful they look as well. Not to be that guy. Innermost limit, remember, innermost limit. Is that too steep? No, that's perfect. Innermost limit. Just chilling. We're just chilling. Gotta treat this as its own sort of island, otherwise it gets a bit confusing. Might have to just do this by itself manually. No need to do the build stuff with it. Does it get kind of confusing? Just outline it, outlined, boom. Looks a bit better. Maybe these corner ones need to go though. Like two, oh my god. On there, please. Looks a bit better. That's better. See, like the topography, that's a bit of a mound there. Again, these aren't meant to... What's going on here? Oh, that's what's going on here. I've not replaced this yet. Replace. You build this in a cave with a box of scraps. That's what they say about this. Still getting thrown off by that little drop down in my OBS part of the Twitch stream. I need to stop resting the ball of my hand, like this little hand joint, on the actual table. Look at this going red. I don't have a thing for that. I just gotta have to dangle off the table. Which makes me think, should I angle the keyboard a bit more like that? So I dangle it off. Innermost limit, innermost limit. Get rid of that. Back to that. Finding our feet again. We are finding our feet. I'm enjoying this much more recording it. Even if it's not that enjoyable, it's just more so that I've got a catalogue of what I'm doing. Because again, I spent hours. You do not know how long I've been on this world. I wish I could find a way. Is there a way you can find out? I think there is. I just can't think of it. There is, I know there is, but I can't remember where it is though. Innermost limit, innermost limit. Move across to here. Move it along. Move it along. It's kind of like a little thingy there. I don't know how that looks though. Don't know if I like that. That's a bit better. Get rid of the out part. And then innermost limit to this. Righty, time to replace it. Not time to get rid. There's these bloomin' shakes. These milkshakes. Yeah. So annoying that I could have just not done what I did. We're learning. Everything around us is moving along. No, it's yeah, a bit Minecraft tonight, but yeah, not in Lonely Zone. This is my own world in creative. So I built all this ages ago and I'm just continuing doing it. Just to show you, obviously, so this is, so you know, this is one block here, right? If I go M, that's me there. This is one block here. So I built all this shite. I'm obviously in creative, so that's how I made it. I should do that. I wouldn't be able to do this in survival. Fuck that. But I'm just replacing this shite bit by bit with mods. Mods make it a bit easier, but it's still quite a Herculean task if you ask me. How is the war hero? The wounded? It's I'm just building. It's just me on this world. I'm not gonna let anyone else. It's like I'm not gonna let anyone else on it. It's mine. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear she's okay. Got a day off school. I would do the same thing. I would run headfirst into anything if it got me a day off school. School sucks. I say that it was a lot easier back then. Didn't have any fucking taxes to pay. Sorry, pardon my my language. It doesn't know. Is Pez still alive? Do we know? Has he survived his shift? It's a very nice day today, so I don't imagine many people being, but saying that, we said that the last couple of days about it, didn't we? And we're proved wrong at each time. Especially if there's just two of us. Move that across to there. Move that to there. Just filling in the blanks. It's like a colouring book. This is my adult colouring book. When I say adult colouring book, it sounds naughty, doesn't it? Drawing in nipples. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Stop saying that naughty language, boy. Fill this in. There we go. There we go. Oh, another nipple. Fill these in. Colour these in. Quite a few to actually colour in. Time to cheat. Do. Perfect. You know what? I was actually looking back through our... Oh, let's look. Doesn't look rough. Doesn't look a bit too rough here and there. I should need to smooth some of it out, I think. Anyway, I was looking back at our Chain Together playthrough, like the clips I made for that, and my god, I do think we are funny. Like, the first... Did we only play it twice, did we? Or 3 times? I can't remember. I know I've got the VODs up. Well, I got one of the VODs up. I haven't got the other one up. The last one up. Forgot to switch it. Move that to there. Alrighty. But yeah, we are hilarious. Not to be that guy. But I was generally giggling to myself late last night, watching like that back to myself. It was really enjoyable. We probably won't ever play it again. It was only 4 quid and we got hours worth of it, so that I'd say it was good value spent, but a shame we'll never see heaven. Is that looking right though? Right, how you managed to get there? Finally, we got some music in the game. I don't know why it took so long for it to come onto there though. Alt, onto the single. We want mud brick? Yes, mud brick. Brick of mud. That's me. Put this in. I didn't double click that now. Good. So this is the outermost limit. Then I need to go through doing the innermost limit. And then just fill the in between. Oh, this music's beautiful. I'm gonna cry. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Just zooming through this stuff. Zooming through life. Take a chill pill. Come sit with me while I place blocks randomly. Oh, close that up. Sugar. Up. Okay. No one needs to know about that block. No one will know. It is a secret. Shh. I can go very ASMR now with my mic stuff. I can't go that one. That's too close. That is too close to me. Go here. Not that. That can be innermost limit, outermost limit, whatever it's called. Limits. I've reached mine. Need to chill. Maybe I need to stop being so tense and just chill this out. Again, I can always invade a bit of this space. We don't need to be picky. Bear in mind we need to put a block on top of that. Yeah, get that music on. I'm feeling the beat drop. That beat, Mojang. Well, I guess Microsoft owns you now. Everyone loves their cushions. People go mad with cushion power. I wonder if cushions would help this world. I'm not going to update it. The mods work on this version and they're going to stay on this version. There we go. So this was the outermost limit. So remove everything that's around it. No point going for the alt stuff. Ooh, stop that. Stop being cheeky. Stop placing yourselves where you're not meant to. Oh, fine, it's okay. We'll take the L. Get rid of these. Back and forth. Right, there's a lot there. More so than I thought. Might need to go to the alt. God. This is more stressful than Dota. Dota 2, obviously. I wonder if anyone even plays Dota 1. I'm gonna cut out so quickly then. Cool. It snuck up on me. It showed me like, yeah, I didn't sneak out. I'm coming back right in. Harder, better, faster, stronger for you. Right now, mud bricks again. Alt off. We're going to do the innermost limit now. With the right block. Keep going. I have to take my glasses off, it's hurting me. Hurting my eye, not my eyes, my ears, really. I know. We're just going to keep going. Till red in the eyes. It's 8 o'clock, we're chilling. I'm going to be doing it 1 hour and 20. Again, time has flown. When I'm playing like an action game, I get to an hour and I'm like, God, I am bloomin' knackered. This is... saying that now, I'll take my glass off, it feels a bit different now. It feels a bit weird. Like, was I really this blind before? Are the glasses just tricking me? Are they just a conspiracy to keep me blind They keep me reliant on their services. How dare they? The big opticians conspiracy. Move along. Move it along. Almost there. Oop, 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 oop. I'll keep that. I'll keep these. Oop, 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 oop. Is there any gap? I don't feel it. I'll keep it like that. Just one layer. Actually, two. Yeah, they'll be too like frugal. You can do a corner one. It's fine. Stop stacking yourselves. You know I'm not doing that. You know you're lying. You know you're lying. I'm not doing that to you. Bit of a straight line there. I don't know if I like that, but we'll do. It'll do, pig. It will do. Keep that along there. Again, another straight line. Don't really want straight lines. Let's put one or two blocks here and there. Right, break up a bit. Break it up, lads. The world don't work in straight lines. Why do I? He's just going ham. I forget how good Minecraft music is. I'm glad it's actually turned itself back on for some reason, why it took so long to do so. Righty ho. Fill these in. Alt. The mic is blocking my keyboard. And I have not gone to the stage where I remember what the button inputs are. I'm not like Giga Chad. That's filled in. Fill that in. Fill you in. Fill that in. Cut between the middle, get rid. God, why is my mouth a lot drier for this than any other game I've played? I think I feel like I'm forced to talk because it's not very action-packed. Despite the fact that it is just for us to chill. See, I said us. We're all in this together, guys. Alright, that's just... I'm gonna leave that as it is. I feel like I left that for a reason. Right. Righty. Shame I didn't do it before and after, actually. But it's fine. Fill that over. That should now be all filled in on that layer now. Perfect. Alright, now the yellow layer is going to be a bit of a weird one. That won't be a problem. Again, these are very rudimentary, so I can always change them every now and then. Whee! What's over here? Go down. What I might do... I'll have a quick intermission where I'll go for a drink. Refill my drinks, actually, and then obviously drink one and have another. It won't be much longer. I'll just keep it as... I'll go to intermission so people know I will be not here. I've not just left you randomly, but I will be back in a second. BRB. I'm back. Let's do this. Let's finish this. I don't know why I'm loitering around. Let's just blooming do it, lad. Let's just go for it. I say go for it as if it's like some action-packed thing. It's literally just building blocks up. There we go. So, what was I doing? I've got these blocks next. These ones. So outermost limit, innermost limit. Get rid of that. Back down to single. That's a good thing, is I can dig into the one before. Just in case you fancy doing it. Outer limit. Just to go even one step further. But then I'm going to go from this river to that river, and then I'll call it on this. Don't think I have time. What time is it now? It depends how I do this, actually. It is a laborious project. And this one's a bit tricky because the yellow goes actually in between as well. I'll need to fill that in. Fill bits when I can do, though, whilst I'm doing it. Take the ear off so I can actually hear how loud I'm talking. Sorry about that, guys. If I was talking too loud, too quietly. It's a weird thing you never notice, is how loud you're talking. My mic says I am blowing it out, but most of the time I'm not. When I look at the VODs and previous recordings, maybe I am blowing it out. Maybe it's just a thing that I think of randomly. I'm wondering if I should be doing that. Do I just get rid of the yellow? I'll do the rim first. And then fill the yellow in with it. I think that's what I do usually. I think having the rim is a good like protection. Like insurance almost. Let's put that down to that. Build it into it again. Again, don't need to be too deep. Don't need to think too deeply. Just go with it. Just flow with it. Who would care that one random hillside at the tip of Voba is slightly deeper or shallower than it should be? Huh? Just chill. Take it easy. I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Go right to here. Through here. Through here. Oh, these are kind of both the outer limits. There we go. Alright, let's fill the yellow in with the bricks. Not too far with those, have I? Go here. Put that in. I don't know why I even filled the other thing in first. That was stupid of me. Just do this. Just go underneath. Gives me a bit of assurance. Or some insurance, I guess. Fill that through to there. There we go. Come across down to here. Fill that in. Fill that in. Open it up. Open up the mosh pit. The brick pit. Up to there. Up to here. Okay, this is going to be like a general sort of once over. It's mad how many layers and times you might need to do this just to find the perfect thing. Doing all the details that you find in a world like this is going to probably be impossible. So when you think about worlds like The Witcher, as in like the games, it's very impressive how they put that much detail in. Because after the 100th tree, you must be like, God, this blooming sucks. Well, it sucks, but you know what? It's kind of it's a repetitive thing, and it's hard to make each one individual. Righty ho. Oh, don't do that. Now. God, it looks so much better than I've done that. Thank goodness I did that. Oh, look. It's changed a bit since I last did it. If I go to press on M, zoom in a bit because that's where we're working. Like I said, still got the issues where the whole the blocks on one mod don't compute with the map mod, but that's fine. Looks a lot better. Looking good. Looking good. So I know that is the same height as that, which is quite good. So I need these again. Actually, no, I don't. I need these. Alt back to single. Let's do it again. That's not the right ones. It's these ones. Yes. Make sure I hug the outermost limits. Outer limit, outer limit. Sometimes they're the same thing, especially when you come to this sort of elevation. 2 seconds, let me check this. My phone's going off and it's makes me wonder what's going on. There we go. Sorry about this, guys. Very unprofessional of me to do this. But I never quoted to be professional. That's why we roll. Alright. Remember, it's like Snapchat, you just get 2 dings every day. Just for one message, like, I'll just get rid of it. Just do my head in. Don't need it. Outermost limit. Outermost limit. Outermost limit. Outermost limit. Okay, so that does that side. Need to do around here. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Follow it, hug it, follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it. Ooh. Keep going. Keep on moving around. Surround them. Around the survivors, a perimeter create. You know who said that? Theodore Roosevelt. Okay. That's the outer limit. Nope. There we go. Fixed. And then inner limit. Keep it like that. Maybe here. Odd touches here and there. Okay, that's that one. This one, we want that to be quite tall. If we're going to the peaks, through here. Keep that like that. Keep that Boom, innermost limit. Get rid of that for now. Get that, get that. Get that. That. I can confuse myself a bit too much on these. That. Boop, 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 boop. Oops. So I can see what I'm doing. And no lighting. I swear I turned it to permanently day once. I swear. Righty. See how I feel about this. Move these up. Start from this end. Sometimes it's best to just do it the old-fashioned way. Brick by brick. Ooh. OG. Keeping it gangster. On Minecraft. Gangster on Minecraft. Legendary. Alright. So that's that layer done. See, I don't know if you can hear that. No, you can't. Or at least on the sound levels they're showing you can't. Spruce. Yes. Outermost limit. What's above that? Hold on. Okay, so that's what I've done there. So I've made it, because that's the highest peak of it, I put the below stuff as that to stop me getting confused. But it is just slabs on top. Okay, cool. And then it's these ones after. Okay. It's getting hella confused. I should probably fill that part in as well. Once I fill this in, I might just try and do this ridgeline as well. Get that all completed. And then this side of the mountain should be pretty much all good. While side of the mountain range should be all completed. Again, there should be some music. Minecraft just decides when it wants to put it on, which is great. Outer limit. Ooh. Should just do an inner limit. Wouldn't that be easier for me? Yeah, it would be easier. You pleb. Inner limit. Inner limit. Inner limit. I guess that is the inner limit. Inner limit, inner limit, inner limit. I'm on the limit. Oh. Actually, that could be a bit more. Yep. Inner, inner, inner. That's a big drop. Big old drop. There we go. Can't do the smooth little click replace. Not mastered it yet. Inner limit, inner limit. Almost there. Again. Inner limit, so everything outside it is dead. Not dead, it's been replaced. go. That's that length of it. Let me go over to the small little thing over here. Right, inner limit. Turn it off. Maybe too diagonal. Carve into it a bit more. Be too straight on there either. Perfect. It's the inner limit, so I can replace everything that's outside it with the actual blocks. Should be fewer blocks to deal with at this range, so I don't mind doing it one by one. Oh my god. I keep seeming to be potato. That, get rid of that. That, and that. That and that, that and that. Right now, next ones. Which I can't see, I think it's this. Oak slab into one of those and then into that. See it. Make it feel it, make it real. So this is the outer limit then? Yeah. I've done the inner limit as that. These need to be the outer limit. These meet. They coalesce. Is that the word? I don't know. Maybe. I keep thinking I'm seeing like animals and stuff in the corner of my eye, but I'm not. This is the outer limit, remember. Don't be overthinking it, me. I guess that's actually quite alright. Oh. That is literally the peak of the world. Like, these should be like the singular peaks. Perfect. God, these are quite rocky. Should not delete that one, but it's fine. We move and we do not fix it. We roll with the punches. One by one. Fine, roll with the punches, roll with the punches. You take a hit, you spit out the blood, you go back in there, place another block. This is hard work. This is hard labor. I hope people realize I'm being sarcastic. For some people be like, oh, it's not hard work. Like, I know, I'm joking, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. I'm having you on. Please realize that. There we go, ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. You're streaming. They're still there. Still on, still living. Crash and crash. Onto that. Onto that. Onto that. And onto that. Close it up. And now we should have that entire ridgeline. Seems a lot denser than that one up there, though. I might have just missed the memo. Yeah, it's way less dense over here. Let me keep looking forward around. Yeah, it's way less dense. Way less dense. That's fine. That's fine. There's a little pass there. It's the start of the Garoon River. Have I labelled it yet? No. Oh, why have I not labelled it? Yeah, there's a lot less dense on this deeper part here. You see it there, and you see how deep it... And they do get quite deep. Actually, not as bad as I thought. I thought it was a lot worse. That's fair enough. Not bad at all, me. Not bad at all. I guess like that. This is the... I'm just making the perimeter because it's like a little island. No point doing inner and outer. Like, let's be serious. Let's be real for a second here. We don't need to do inner and outer for everything. I guess I kind of am if I go around in a circle. Alt, where are you? If I press any other wrong button. You know what? Keep it. We'll have it. No long enough. There we go, and then move it down to these. There we go. Put this in place. Put that back to there. Doop, doop. Destroy and create. That is done on that side. So, with that now done, we've now pretty much done the entire mountain range that I took it. Oh, sugar, I forgot about that one. Oh, that's annoying. Not turn me on. Been doing it for 2 hours now. Jeez, God, imagine how long it took before. Right, over it. This doesn't look right. What's going on here? That's why it's not looking right. Escape here. Not escape here. Alt. The block. So I do it the block. There we go. That's better. Much better. Much better. With this POV, it kind of looks a bit different though. That is... Look at that. Oh, we should have before and after. Should I do this whilst I'm here just to finish the rest of this off? I think I should. So we're going to do the outer limit. I'm going to make this a bit thinner than before. He says. Again, we need to realise how big these blocks are. Like width-wise, the height doesn't really matter. Oh my god, what have I pressed? Wrong button. That was Windows, not Alt. Where is Minecraft? Why can I never get the right button? Alt. Cube. Oh yeah, some beats. Put some music on me. Go on, Minecraft. You didn't hit me with just a chord and then just disappear, do you? There we go. Have the vibe in there. We're vibing. Is there a mode just to make sure the music goes hard? Rightio. Fill that in. I've got nothing left. Go to there. Don't want to mess anything else up by being too sloppy. There we go. And now, fill this bit in with all the deliciousness. Let's just get rid of it first, then fill it in. That'll be easier. Especially when you got the wall as like a kind of catch, so you can't overlap it too far. Get some trombone in this. Is that a trombone? It's a bassoon. Oh, got down into a minor key. Back up to major. I don't know anything about music, I'm just making stuff up. You could not tell. Boom. Through all this, all of this, into there. Now we should be good. Let's go to the tip, all the way to the bottom, and I'll probably call it there. So this was all green before. You know, gone round to here, gone to this river here. That's perfect. So the mountain range starts at this point, kind of, I guess. Maybe we'll start at that point. Keep going down. Oh my god, I forgot about this part. Sorted. Fixed. From that point through across to here. What is the button that I had before? Z? That's zoom. Z is zoom. C, yeah, there we go. C is to get rid of the stuff. Yeah. Got this mountain range half pretty much done. The rain shadow side, I guess, would be the term for it. Say that there is a river there. Ignore it. Don't know where I put a lot of effort into, actually. And just keep going down. Like planet Earth. Topographical map of my fantasy world. Come take a seat in your fantasy. We keep going. We keep pushing. Keep moving forward. There we go. So we've done this half. Obviously, we need to do the same for this stuff. There's so much to do. Oh my lord. I had to carve all these rivers. Like, Jesus Christ. There's a borderline there. Holy moly. Need to do that as well. This whole basin is doing it, actually. It's doing me in. So much to do. But thank you for anyone who did pop in. Blackout and Jeff Jim, thank you for saying hi. It might not be your cup of tea. I appreciate that. I was just trying to do something chill. But again, it was just a nice little break. It was too warm to play an action game. I've done this for what? 2 hours and 1 minute now? I guess 59 minutes if you take the 2 minutes, I guess, and less for the intermission, but still. Making sure my microphone didn't pick up any of my gulps. Yeah, it was nice getting back to that. Actually finishing something off. But what I'm going to do is switch to intermission, and then I'll probably be all good to go. And then thank you for anyone. Oh my god, why can't I do the endings properly? Thank you anyone who was there. Ta-da.